Hello? Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, audible.
Yeah, am I audible? Right. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Some stuck. Yes. So my question was how to do this. Yeah, there was a good question from one of the participant. Okay. So how can I use this particular formula? I'll repeat it once again. Okay. So I wanted to find out the performance should be, leave should be more than, shall I go with, yeah, more than 5, and section should be whatever is given over here. I wanted to highlight that. Okay, for that I shown you one example over here. Okay, how will you do that? Okay, and B13 in this case is the employee is engineer, and is he having more than 5 days? Okay, so it is telling yes, it is true. Okay, now look at it. If I change it as 8, it is telling false. That means there is an engineer, but it is not matching with the more than 8 over here. Okay, so I'll use this particular formula. Okay, I'll use this particular formula in the conditional formatting. Okay, I'll use this formula in conditional formatting. I'll just use that. Okay, how will I use? Go for here again. Conditional formatting. Okay, manage rules, new rule. Okay, use last option, that is use a formula to determine which cells to format. Okay, 2 things are required. Okay, so I'm going to use and. First condition, I should be, okay, so B2, remember again dollar should be removed, B2 should be equals to engineer in this case, comma, leaves I am talking about this case. Okay, D2, $D, $2, $D, $2 should be greater than or equals to this. If I get this, what I have to do? I'll highlight it. Highlight with what? Probably red color this time. I'll use different colors. Okay. Now click on OK. It will ask where to apply. You know the answer. I wanted to apply this throughout my data. Highlight it whole lot. Okay. And click on apply. Let us see if anybody is there. Yes, there are. Engineer and more than or equals to 8 leaves. Okay, I'll go with 9. Will Dhammu comes out of it? Yes. Dhammu comes out of it. More than 7. Okay, I don't want engineers. I want R&D people. Anybody is there? R&D with more than, yeah, there is someone called as a Nagawa is there. More than 8 R&D section. Look at it. It takes care of it. So what is the condition I have gone? Selected. Go for manage rules. Okay, it's hidden. Go with the this worksheet. This is what the condition. Look at it. What I have given. It is section, that is a B. Section is equals to whatever is there in the H6. Okay, and leaves should be greater than or equals to. Now you wanted to make it as less than, you can do less than also. You want to make it as exactly equal, you can do that equal also. Okay, and change the whatever the format you wanted to have it. Okay, I wanted font should be white color, bold and italic. Go for it. Click on OK. No strike throughout. Do not require this. Click on OK and say OK. It's already applied. I'll click on apply. Look at it. I'll change the sections. engineer. Yes, it is. Look at it. It changes the font, whichever you are chosen. Okay, I'll go for say 6. More people will be there. More people will be there. More than 6 leaves, and if they are engineers. More than equals to 8, there are less people are. And it is getting italic, it is getting white color with the red background. It is left to you how you are going to have that. Okay, so likewise, I can have and or is something like this. Anybody from having more than 6 leaves, or if they are from engineering, either of the case, I can go for it. And I can do that. I hope this is going to be applicable for most of you at different departments. You are going to use this. So this is all about conditional formatting. Please raise your hand or please ask me if any queries are there. Otherwise, I'll go for the next section. Any queries? No queries are there. Shall I go ahead? Okay, there is a query. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So I'll go for next one. I have a separate data for you. Talks about some more things. Okay, so I'm going to get into some more learnings today. I wanted to have, there is a small data out here which talks about say sales data. Just quick magnify this. So there is a serial number, sales on online, phone or store, something like that. Different products are being sold, different regions are being sold, and there are different salespersons are doing this. Okay, and the sales quantity is being given on particular day. Quantity is being given on particular day. I wanted to find it out how I can have something on this. Okay, now the queries can be very interesting queries. Just look at it. Okay, now I wanted to find out the summation of it. The very first one, whenever we say summation, immediately we feel like I can go with the sum. Okay, I can go with the sum. Not necessary. Okay, not necessary. Okay, now I'll show you what exactly will happen if it is only a summation is taken on the sum. Okay, so I'll show you the summation over here is equals to, I'll take whole lot of this column, whatever the sales is there, I'll do the summation of it. Everybody knows sum into bracket F to F. Okay, whole data is summarized. So it is telling something like 8,31,774 products are being sold. Okay, now if I filter it out, okay, if I filter it out, sales of pizza. Okay, sales of pizza. Click on this. What is the total? Can you see that? Same thing. How can it be? 8,32,000, 8,31,774 is continued. It is only pizza is not that much. I'm very sure about it. It is something else, supposed to be less than whatever it is. Then are we doing one out of us? It's not supposed to be. Okay, so every time sum is not the solution. Okay, sum is not the solution. I should go for subtotal. Okay, I should go for subtotal. Same thing I'm going to apply now is equals to subtotal into bracket. Okay, I wanted summation in this, no doubt in that. I'll choose that 9, comma. Yes, I'm going to do the summation of this. First part, yes, without selection, it gives me same total. Look at it. 8,31,774, no doubt about it. But if I put a filter, okay, say I'll go again with the pizza case. choose pizza. Is the number changed? I hope I'm reaching to you people. I hope I'm reaching to you. Okay. So
So once
henceforth,
again, please. Once again, please.
absolutely it is required. So never assume that the summation is the only answer. No, sir. Okay. So I'll put it for your reference. Okay. So sorry. Just make a note of it. Summation of particular column, but using subtotal. But using subtotal. Okay, I'll change it. Look at it. You wanted to change it to pizza to something else. Okay, or I'll not change the pizza, I'll change the region. I'll change the region to say West. Only West. Okay, look at it. It gives me appropriate. It gives me 2 lakh. Okay, I'll change it to West and South both. It has to increase. Yet it is increased. But I wanted only of Anand. Sales of Anand. Look at it. It gives me absolutely ready figures. South and West, how much Anand has contributed in the sales? 1,04,821. Same region, what is performance of Kavita Singh? You're getting all the figures. Remove the filter, you get original total sales. I think this is necessary. Every time this is necessary. Your higher ups are going to ask you, or you are going to asking somebody, have a command over here. Yes, Sharad, please go ahead.
Sir, sorry to interrupt, but that is 9. Why that 9 has come here? Subtotal in the bracket 9.
Yes. Is equals to subtotal is the formula. Look at it. 9 is for sum. 1 is for average. 2 for count. Can you able to see that? Here. 1 is average. 2 is count. 3 is count A. 4 is maximum. 5 is minimum. There are many are there. In that 9 is summation. Okay, so I'm going to do the summation only. Okay, but conditional summation. Am I clear, Sharad? Am I audible? Other?
Yes, sir. Done.
Okay. Any other queries? So now you can create anything out of it. So I'll just mark it here. So I'll assume that this is understood. Sorry, your better color. 9 is for summation. 1 is for average. It starts from there. Okay, so you should always try this again. Okay, so I'll go for it. But this is not practiced most of the time. People will say like, I given summation, answer is giving wrong. No, answer is not given wrong. You have used the wrong formula there. Okay, so we are going to continue with 2-3 things. Few more things I'm going to say that. We are going to continue with the sumifs. That's the next one. So subtotal is done. I've taken it first. I'll go with the next one. Sum if I wanted to give multiple conditions. Okay. Now, because of that, I created a scenario for you people. Look at this particular table. As I said, there is, sorry, make a different color altogether. Yeah. Bit bold. Okay. And some decoration on this. Okay. I wanted Sarah Johnson, how much she has done the sales in the store, online, and through phone. I wanted to find it out. Summation of sales. Simple. Okay. If I ask such questions, you'll find like, how will I go for it? So I have a solution for it is sumifs. Okay. So I wanted salesperson should be Sarah Johnson or Manish Kapoor or Kavita Singh or whoever it is. Okay. Store should be or sales out should be in the either it is online or phone or store. and I wanted summation of this 3-column combination. I wanted summation. Can we do that? Yes, we can do that with the help of a thing called as a sumif. It's a wonderful formula. Most of the people in different industry likes to have that. Okay, so I think you are ready for this. I'll start with very first one. Is equals to. All formula I'll start with is equals to. Okay, then I'll choose some ifs. Summation of what? Sales. Summation of what? Sales. Comma. Conditions. I can give n number of conditions. What I want the condition is salesperson. Is column में I want Sarah Jones. I'll do only this much. Try to understand it. Sum ifs. Sum of sales, which is there in the F column. So I'm giving that F to F. Salesperson should be Sarah Johnson. That's what I given. K2 में जो कोई भी है. He is a total. Is I'm mentioning it here in E column. Okay, if it is matching with K2, please give me the summation. I'm not saying total store here. Okay, I'm talking about total sales of the Sarah Johnson. Press enter, it gives me that. I'm not interested in this. I wanted one more condition. Comma, second condition. What is that second condition? It is if you are going to do the sales in comma. Sorry, which one I have chosen? Sorry. B column should be store. B column should be store. If I do that, then it will going to give me the total of that. Are you able to understand that? I have to repeat. Please say something so that I can do that. How many of you are not understood? Please raise your hand. I believe everybody.
So please repeat.
Yes, I know that. Please do that. Please do that. Okay. So I'll do that once again. Is equals to sum ifs. Okay. Summation of sales. Very interesting. Summation of sales. Okay. Who is the person? Is available in the E column. I'll click on this, comma. He should be Sarah Johnson. He should be Sarah Johnson. Okay, comma. Sales out should be from store. Sales out should be from store. If it is a store and if it is a Sarah Johnson, I wanted summation of sales. That's what I am doing it. Look at it, it is giving me. I'll just keep the formula for you people so that you can make a note. I hope now it is clear. I wanted summation of sales. If the column E is talking about Sarah Johnson, and if it is column B, sales out should be equivalent to store. If I can do that, yes, I'm going to get the summation of store sales by Sarah Johnson. Okay, I'll repeat it for online. Look at it again. Sumifs, same thing. Summation should be given of what, which column you want. Salesperson is Sarah Johnson, comma. Sales out this time should be online. Bracket complete. Just look at it. Is it? Salesperson should be Sarah Johnson. True. And sales out should be, which is in the B column, should be M1. M1 is what? Online. Yeah, somebody can help me in phone. Sales through phone. We'll do it for Manish this time. Manish Kapoor. is equals to sumifs sales total, comma, salesperson is equals to Manish Kapoor Sonu, comma, sales out should be equal to phone. Okay, yes. I'm going to do that for every column. So that I'm going to get it. This is one way of getting the sales performance of each sales people. So sumif is very, very powerful. You can do that. Multiple conditions I can put it and I can get the answer for it. I look forward. Any queries? Any queries? No queries at all? Shall I continue? Yeah, before I continue, I wanted to know who is this name called as A. Can I know, sir? Who is A?
Sir, it's me, Arun.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes. Yes. Sir. Okay. Shall I continue? Some ifs is over. Yeah, please. Now, we have one more concept to learn today, that is sum product. Okay. So this is a whole lot of different data is there over here. Okay. Any queries are there? I'll take it definitely with respect to sumif. Okay. And I'll take it from there. Okay. Now, look at this particular data. I have created some data over here. There are different 9 products are there. And those products are sold on different dates. You can see 23rd January, 24th January, 25th January, and so on. Every day date fluctuation is there. Every day there is a date fluctuation. Okay. But I wanted to find out what is the total amount collected. I'll write it as total amount collected. How will you do this? Because every day there is different quantities are there and there is a different prices there. You can see that there is a small variation. You can go with maybe petrol pricing, maybe 20 years back. Okay, so 10 rupees 75 paisa, 10 rupees 40 paisa, 10 rupees 50 paisa, and 11 rupees. Okay, it will going to have. So I wanted to find out how much is the product 1 is earned over the 4 period or 4 days or 5 days. How will you do that? So a simple formula is there, you know it. Okay, I wanted to multiply this with this plus this with this plus this with this plus this with this. Probably you are right, but is it not a very crude way? Very crude way. 4 columns, sir, you can do that. But what about multiple columns? Say there are 10, 15 days data is there or 1 month data is there. How will you do that? Are we going to do such what do you call ridiculous work on everyday basis? Then we are not a smart people. I need to have a smart output of it. Okay. How will I do that? Okay. for this, I have something called as a sum product. So look at it, is equals to sum product. Okay, so for me, these pricings are fixed. For me, these pricings are fixed. Give that R2 to U2, comma, choose the first row. Choose the first row. Whatever you got the answer, I got the same answer once again. 1583.6. What is that I given? Look at it. R2 to U2 into R3 to U3. Respectively, it will going to do that. Now, only thing that I need to do a small correction here. R2 to U3 will not change. So I'll put a dollars for it. Dollars in the sense, at any moment of time, R2 to U2 will continue as it is. Okay. Once you do this, simply go for auto fill. I got all the answers at one shot. So look at it. It has calculated this row with this price, this row with this price. Just look at it. This row with above pricing. So what is the formula? Sum product, whichever the constant you wanted to have it at different rates. Yes, you can have that. Okay, say maybe you will like to have one more column here. Okay, say 20th of January 2022. You have some price like 10 rupees. I'll just assume these are the same sales is occurred. Okay, so what I have to do is simply I have to add. It's already added, I guess. Yes, it is. S2 to V2. Yes, to no R2 I have to do. Yeah. R2 to V2 into S3 R3 to V3. Look at it. It has given me a lot of data. It has given me a lot of data. Is that fine? Now I'll pull this everywhere. It will going to give me accordingly. It will going to give me accordingly. Sum product R2 to V2 into R6 with V6. Those two columns, sorry, those two rows are going to be multiplied mutually 39 into 10, 39 into 10.75, 31 into 10.4, and so on. It will going to give me summation of that. And I can get it done. Please ask any queries before we can
So
have.
how did you apply that same formula to the whole W column?
Yes. You are coming out here. Okay, now it is blank. Formula is here. Okay, there is something called as auto fill. There is something concept called as auto fill. When you are in a one particular cell, when you are moving your mouse pointer, now look at it. It is plus, which is white in color. Can you see that my mouse pointer is white in color? Plus is white in color. As in when you reach bottom of the left right corner, it changes into black plus. Can you see that? Okay, so now I have to hold it and I have to drag it up to whatever you want. It automatically fills it. This is called as a concept called as auto fill. Good point you raised. I'll just show it once again. I have a formula here. Okay, bring the pointer to the bottom right so that your mouse pointer should change into black plus from white plus. Pull it. Give me a lot. Will the autofill will work only with the formula? Not necessarily. Okay, it works with different things. I'll show you here. This is works with the alphanumerics also. I have a product one. I written it as PROD minus 001. I'll come over here. I'll pull it. Look at it. It does a magic for me. Will this work with the date? Yes, it is. For example, 26th of February 2000. Okay. Now, I'll pull this 27th, 28th. Now the question is, what is the next date? What is the next date? 29th, right? Or 30th? Somebody intelligent brains out there? It is 29th.
First of March.
Because it takes a leap year in consideration. Excel is smart enough. Okay, but maybe we can do some mistakes. Now look at it. I'll change it to 2022. Okay, it is. I'm making it as a 2022. Now look at it. 28. First of March. So autofill work with dates also. Autofill work with names of the days also. Monday, bullet, gives me all the names of the days. Okay, if you give me full day, then it will going to give me full spellings of that. It works according to. It works accordingly. Okay, so autofill is a wonderful tool. Okay, you may be asking me, yes, can I do the multiplication table? Yes, it is. 3, 6, sorry. Just a small correction, yeah. 3, then 6. If some kids are out there in your family, just show them how to create the multiplication table. It's in no time. Whatever the sequence you are given, 3 plus 3, 6. Further, if you pull out, it will going to give me autofill. Whichever the table you wanted, you can do now. 4, 8. You should know first 2. Now there is an interesting thing. Highlight this. Can I vertically pull it? Yes, it is possible. 5 and 6. Because it has given me the pattern. Accordingly, I'll move it. So at any moment of time, I can create multiplication table of 40, 45, 50, 90, 99, whatever it is. Okay, so it's very powerful. So what is that sequence I need to have? Go to the bottom of it, just drag it. So it works with numbers, it works with months, it works with the days. Yeah, I have not shown you month. Jan, March. It will give alternative now for me. Look at it. May, July, September, November. If you would have given continuous, it would have been, it will give you accordingly. Okay, so yeah, that's a nice question. Okay, so autofill will happen. So I cannot write every time the new formula. Please write the formula, pull it down so that it is applied everywhere. Pull it down. Okay, it will work wonderfully for you. Okay, so almost time is coming up. Okay, now 2-3 things we are learned today. One is conditional formatting. Then with the and condition multiple, you try it out with the more things with the leaves as well as the performance. You can do that with the and. Second thing we have got into, we started with the simple conditional formatting. Then we have gone for the conditional formatting. Okay, with our own input. There we have learned 2-3 things. How can I create a drop down? And by choice of that, how can I change it? Say, for example, I'll change it to R&D. Look at it. It will choose whoever is there in this section. Okay. Then we have gone to one more condition. That is, yeah, remove duplicates. We have understood. Then we understood in a very short way sumifs. Okay, we have understood the sumif. Okay, yeah, maybe you may be having a query. Can I have a sumif with the conditional? Can I pull it? Yes, it is possible. Okay, so you can try it out. Subtotal we understood why it is important rather than the simple sum. Okay, I think then we understood something called as a sum product. Okay, so this is how exactly we have done it. Okay, so yeah, I can say wonderful evening, and we'll stop the discussion over here. Any queries, I welcome it on the WhatsApp also. Okay, and yeah, second part, I think I have done the recording. First part, I missed out it. Okay, second part, definitely I'll be sharing this link to you people after some time. Okay, so wonderful. 4 more days are left.